Welcome guys. Welcome to another video. My name is O'Neill and this is the Jamaican Canadian Family Channel. Today guys, I'm going to prepare some mussels and shrimp. So let's get started guys. So this is the mussel. This is how it's looking. And I buy it at Metro. When you're buying mussels, always let them put ice in your mussels, should in case you're not going to use it the same day. Always make your mussels keep fresh because these are alive. So let me show you how I prepare my mussel. Okay. Let's cut this off. Okay. You always want to make sure that you eat the live mussels. These mussels are the dead one. So we take these out. Take those out, and I don't use these ones. These ones are dead. I don't use these ones. So I go through it and I look, make sure everything is looking good. All my mussels are fine. And if you see the mussels is open like this, if you want to know if it is alive, you squeeze it. When you squeeze it, it's going to close up like this. So that's how I know that this one I don't use. So start this. Take out. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I clean the mussel. You see this thing right at the back of the mussel? All I do, you can use a paper towel. I just use paper, disposable paper, and I just hold it and pull it down. And once you hold it and pull it down, this is what comes off, so you don't need this. So you go through them and you make sure your mussels are clean. You are going to wash the mussel and make sure everything is nice and ready to boil your mussel. So these ones that are closed, these are the ones that I use. So what I do, I boil them until they're open. I was a fisherman back home, so I know a little about seafood. Now if you are not into shell food, if you're allergic to shell food, please do not eat it because it will really cause some serious damage. If you don't know about it and you want to try it, try a small portion to see how it reacts to your body. But because I've been eating this for the longest while, I just know how to prepare them. So as I said, these are the ones I use, the one that is closed, and I'm going to boil them until they are open. But before, I'm going to wash them properly, and then you'll see how it is looking. Okay guys, so I'm using Pacific white shrimp. This shrimp is in the shell, and I love to use these kind of shrimp because they are big and juicy and you get a lot out of it for your money. So if you're ever buying shrimp, it's a little expensive, but buy quality stuff to really put in your body. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to open it like this. It's frozen, but I'm going to wash it, put a little vinegar on it, and show you how I remove it from the shell. So this is my shrimp, guys, and what I do, I just squeeze the tail and take off the shell like this. That's how it is, and I put it in the plate, squeeze the tail, and the shell fall right off. Any remaining shell you just move with your hands. Very delicious shrimp I have here, so I have to do quite a lot. So I'm just showing you a little bit of how I prepare it. Guys, you watch this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me how you enjoy the video. Okay, so this is how it's looking when I wash it with vinegar, and I'm going to season it, and the seasoning I'm using is Jamaican jerk, so I'm going to put a little jerk just to put some spice. Jerk seasoning is a good seasoning, I like to use it. Good. I'm going to use some Maggi all-purpose natural seasoning. Good. And I'm going to use some black pepper. I'm going to go light on the black pepper. That's it. So I'm just going to let it kind of marinate. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm preparing the mussel. It's marinating, getting all the seasoning. Good. I'm going to put a little salt, but not yet. Okay. So meanwhile, this is taking up all that good seasoning. I'm going to prepare my seasoning. So this is all of my seasoning that I'm going to use. I have my scallion, my onion, my peppers, my garlic, and my thyme. I forgot one thing, and it is my hot pepper. I'll put that in a bit. Okay. So let's start cutting our seasoning. Meanwhile, the shrimp is marinating. Seasoning. And I like to use a lot of seasoning, guys. That's my scallion. This is my onion. I'm just going to do it like this. This is my peppers, and give them some nice slice. If you're hearing vehicle in the background, guys, it's because I'm living close to the highway, so that's why you're hearing the vehicle in the background. And I have the garlic here. Good. And this is my hot pepper. Now, if you're not into heat, guys, be very careful how you use this. But I don't mind, so. Okay guys, so this is my water that I'm going to use a little pepper and a little garlic and a little salt. Okay. This is pimento, and why I'm seasoning up the water like this is because I'm going to use back some of the water. Good, just like that. And I cover it for about 5-6 minutes. Okay guys, okay, so as you can see, the mussels, they are all open. This is how you know that they are good. And the seasoning, the pepper, the garlic, it gives the mussel a good flavor. I know when you're eating you like flavor, so I love a lot of flavor, so that's why I do it like this. So they are ready. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove them from the water in this bowl I have here, because I'm going to use back some of this water. Good. The pimento seed, the garlic, the pepper. Okay, so let's rest this right here. That's why I strain it. You can see the little particles inside that comes out of the shell of the mussel. So that's the reason why I strain it, to get this off. I'm not going to use all of the water. I'm just going to use some. So I'll show you how I'm doing it. Okay, so this is the mussels, guys. Remember I was showing you before when I was boiling it, and all I do is just take it out like this. I take it from the shell. These are not good. You can cook it in the shell, add whatever seasoning you like and do it just like this, and when you're eating it you take it from the shell. But I like to do it this way. I like to take it out from the shell, so I enjoy it much better. So I'll show you when I take everything out. Okay guys, this is all I got from the mussel. It's about a handful, but it's good because it's me alone that it's eating it. I always mix this up on clam. Yeah, I always say in clam when I should say mussel. Every time I tell my wife to buy mussels for me, I always say buy clams for me when I really want mussel. So I'm going to sear the shrimp. And what I'm going to use to do the shrimp is coconut oil. I like using coconut oil because it have a lot of flavor. So I'm just going to use it just to give the shrimp a little color. Good. Just 2 minutes per side. All I'm doing is just giving the shrimp color. And this is very easy to cook. I'm going to do 2 portions because my kids don't fool around the mussel, so I'll cook their shrimp different. Yeah, that's enough for them, right? Yeah, and that's for me. No, a bigger one, they're supposed to get more. Good, right, that's for me, this is for them. A little color is good. And the coconut oil will give it some nice flavor. It's gonna taste good, guys. Okay, so let's turn. Healthy living, guys. That's what we promote over here. Good. So that's it. Give it another 2 minutes. And it will be ready to go with the other stuff. Good. Okay, guys, so these are done. Okay, guys, so I'm going to use a little butter for this. That's enough. This butter that I'm using, it makes with olive oil, natural, and I'm going to add my seasoning, my thyme, my garlic, my hot pepper, my bell pepper, like this. My onion, my scallion, and this, I don't want my vegetable to cook right through. I just want it to pre-cook. This is the water that I boil the mussels in. I'm going to use back some of this water to make the sauce. And the reason why that I use back the water that I use boil the mussel is because of the flavor. So I'm just adding flavor to this. Good. And then I'm going to add my mussel. and I'm going to add my shrimp, but not all the shrimp is mine. As I said, some is for my kids, so I'll leave this for them, and that is for me. Good. Just let it steam for a little bit because the mussel is already boiled. The shrimp is already done, so it's just the seasoning parboiling. Good. Let's give this a taste. Ah! The hot pepper, the garlic. This meal is delicious, guys. So the water, I'm just going to let the water dry down just a little bit because the butter have a flavor to it too. So I don't want so much water, just let it boil down a bit. And then let's eat. Okay guys, everything is all done. This is how it is looking. So you have my mussels here, my shrimp, and all my vegetable, and this is the sauce. So I'm going to add one more thing to top it off, and it's this thing, lemon juice. Lemon juice is very good. Okay, delicious. So let's taste and see how it is. So let's have a taste. Get a little of the mussel, shrimp. It's good, guys. It's really good. It's good. And I have my orange juice here. So guys, I'm going to enjoy this. See you in the next video, guys. I'm going to have a ball down here. So we are gone. See you next time.